And I did that with Dennis when we walked into the building. I said, oh, this is a perfect opportunity. Dennis said, we can't walk in with cell phones. I said, man, you're lucky I don't live here in Fort Wayne. So I said, I'd walk in with a cell phone. I said, this is a public building. I said, watch this. So as soon as we went through, the alarm went off, and the security guard guy said, hey, you got to take the cell phones outside. I said, where's the building manager? He said, oh, she's holding court today. He did not miss a beat, that security guard. I said, where's the building manager? The building manager said, she is holding court today. I said, where is the building manager? Where's the steward of the public court? I said, where's the building's manager? He knew the building manager. All it is the guy, the head guy in the black robe, which happens to be a woman in Fort Wayne.
Right.
You say, where's the chief judge? I didn't say who's the high exalted grand poobah here, because the people are the highest. She is just a manager. She is just a steward for the court. When the sovereign walks in, when the king and queen, or when the people walk into the court, it's the people's court. That head judge is the building's manager. She is just preserving the court in a manner that will function efficiently for when the people, when the crown, when the king, when the sovereign, when the queen appears and needs to hold court. She's there in the service of the court. She is not the court. The head judge is not the court. So this is where you guys always get this concept wrong. I did it exactly to Brian Dennis on purpose. I just say, oh yeah, where's the chief judge? I'm gonna file something with him. No, I said, where's the building manager? And I said the two security guards, they didn't miss a beat. Those two big boys sitting down there, they didn't miss a beat. Oh, she's holding court today. They knew, and you people better than her too. That's a public building. And she's just
Didn't they tell you that was the policy of the building, and right there it is on the sign?
They tried to say that's the policy, but wait a second. Do you realize the king has arrived in court? Are you trying to tell a king what he can and cannot do in his realm, in his kingdom, in his castle? This is my building. She's just a building manager. Who do you think she's managing the building for? She's managing it for me. I have now arrived. See, that's what I said to Dennis. I said, boy, you are so lucky. They're so lucky. I don't live in Fort Wayne. I would walk in morning, noon, and night, 24, 365 into this courthouse with as many cell phones as I wanted. I said, just to show you folks that this is the rule of the court.
Are these agents knowledgeable of common law, like marshals?
Oh, absolutely.
They know. They know.
Oh, yeah. They're not stupid as you think they are, man. Because, like I said, you see those two Humpty Dumpty guys sitting at the Fort Wayne courthouse. You know what I'm talking about, those two big boys, right?
Yep.
They don't look particularly bright, do they?
Nope.
I said, where's the building manager? He said, she's holding court all day.
So they knew exactly where you were going.
They didn't miss a beat. They didn't say, what do you mean, building manager? What do you mean? No.
Mm-hmm.
They said, she's holding court all day. I said, thank you. Where's her office? It was like third floor, fourth floor. I said, thank you. Because I could go to the building manager and say, I have arrived. I have a cell phone. I will now be entering the public building, this building, with my cell phone. Do you have an objection? And if you do, what may it be, Susie? I hear you, the building's manager. What seems to be the problem, Susie? You got a problem with me, Susie? You saying I'm doing wrong? She'd be like, oh, no, you're not doing wrong. Because wrong is the worst word you could use to a man. That's the worst thing you say to a man. Because when he's doing wrong, that means he knows the right thing to do, but he chooses not to do the right, that he actually deliberately, with intent, chose to do wrong. So, Susie, are you telling me I'm doing wrong? Show me how I'm doing wrong, Susie. Well, no, we just don't like. No, I'm not talking feelings, Susie. Did I do wrong? Yes or no? By bringing the cell phone in, have I done wrong? Because as soon as she says, yeah, you did wrong, good. Where's the injured party? Where's the damage to property? Where is it? Where is it? Not speculation, not conjecture, not whatever. Show me where the actual damage is, the present damage is by me doing what I did. Show me. And she better prove it. And she better be able to show it now. Not, something could go wrong. No, not conjecture, not speculation. You can't accuse me of wrong due to a speculation or conjecture. It must be an actual event that has occurred or as is occurring. Don't tell me speculation that it might occur. that if I walk into this courthouse with or without a cell phone, or if I walk in with one shoe instead of two shoes, that something might go wrong. Don't tell me, lady. This is my court. This is the people's building. This isn't your building, lady. You're the manager of this building. You just manage it. Ready for me to show up and do my thing. So, like I said, you know the two clowns who sit at that front gate, they're big boys, man. You know, they know. So it was nice to do that right in front of Dennis. I was like, Dennis, you know, if I lived in Fort Wayne, boy, you'd have fun watching me walk in and out of this courthouse at 3 o'clock in the 3:07 a.m. with a cell phone. I'd love to see somebody tell me no.
That court is to be open 24/7?
Oh, yeah. Every court is open 24/7, 365. Because the king or the queen, you watch any old movie, I say to people, watch any old movie, Queen Elizabeth movies, that just came out a couple of years ago. She wakes up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. She says, convene court. I'm holding court. Summons everybody to appear in court. Summons them to appear. And she'll hold court at 3 o'clock in the morning because she had a great idea. The court doesn't wait on 9 to 5. That's ridiculous. Court's open 24/7. You got to listen to my old shows because I don't want to bore people to death with that. When I asked the judge that one time, the 9th judge who was hearing the case with me, I said to him, when is the court open? And he came from Bibb County, and he looked over at the bailiff. He says, when's court open? He says, 9 to 5. I said, oh, are you being cute? What do you think, I'm stupid? One more time, Judge, I'm going to ask you this. When's court open? He says, 24/7. I said, 365, correct? He said, yes, 365. Wow. I said, I said to him, he didn't play around. Because I said to him, I said, when is this court in session? He said, right now. I said, okay, let me make it simpler. When's the term of this court? He says, 1 year. I said, 1 year from the moment you convene court, that we open court at 8 o'clock? Is the term 1 year? He says, yes, the term will be 1 year from that date. I said, fine. So I said to him, so when I need to hold court and when I need to make an emergency immediate motion, and I need to summon the court to appear at 3:07 a.m., he says, you're not going to do that to me, are you? I said, can I, sir? He says, sir, you know I live in another county about 100 miles away. I said, sir, do I have that right? He says, he says, come on, let's be reasonable about this, Mr. Lentz. I said, I'm a very reasonable man. I said, okay, so what do you believe is reasonable? He says, can you give me at least 14 days? I said, no, I'll give you 30. He said, 30, why? I said, because I live 600 miles from here. I said, 30 days is as fast as I could get down here. And he started laughing. He said, oh, yeah, that's more than reasonable. I could agree to that. He says, I got my own courthouse to run. I said, I got my own farm to run. I said, I'd love to be able to summon you at 3:07 a.m., but I don't live next door to the courthouse, so that ain't going to happen, so don't worry about it. So he started laughing. So me and him got along great because the prosecutor, the attorney general's office was laughing at me when I first started asking the judge these questions. Oh, they stopped laughing when they saw that me and the judge knew exactly what the hell I was talking about, whose court this was, and what time this court will convene, and what time I could summons you to appear. I said, I could get that prosecutor out of bed at 3:07 a.m., right, Judge? He said, well, absolutely, but come on, Carl, let's be reasonable about this. I said, okay, what do you think is fair and reasonable? Like I said, when as long as you don't act like a dickhead, you laugh and pick and joke with the judge, then he'll realize, hey, you know what, this guy's a square ace. I like this guy. You know, he'll mess around and play with you. You know, he'll work with you. But you got to make him laugh, man. They're there to be entertained too, just like I did with Brian. You know, the judge laughed his ass off. He says, oh boy, this is good. This is funny. This is really good. This guy's a player. This is fun. You know, so you make it entertaining. You know, and the judge is like, hey, this is good. You start writing all this 3-page nonsense, man. The judge's like, oh no, I ain't doing this. No, I get paid enough to do this. No, I ain't playing this game. This is bullshit. This is boring me to tears. I'm not doing this.